What would happen if you took 10 people from Georgia Audubon and put them deep in the Maine forest? This would happen. It's wild up here. There are national and international tours that come into Maine, but nobody tours up here. Well, almost nobody. I do, and so does Seth Benz, bird ecologist for Schoodic Institute in Acadia National Park. So this is day one, Baxter State Park, 210,000 acres of forever wild forest. The stream running through Baxter is named the Sawatahunk, which meant the river between the mountains that you can't paddle. Of course, Georgia and Maine have a connection. The Appalachian Trail connects them. It starts in Georgia and ends right up there in Katahdin, which meant greatest mountain in the native tongue. Hold on. I think I hear a spruce grouse. Gotta say, these Georgia Audubon birders are handling this Maine wilderness birding pretty well. It's been raining for a week. We've had a good hatching of black flies and mosquitoes, but Maine doesn't have greenhead flies or venomous snakes, so there's that. Current weather has been weird. Too hot one day, too cold the next. Let's see how they do tomorrow. Daybreak. Day 2. We're going deep into the North Maine woods to go find some boreal birds. Canada jay, boreal chickadee, blackback woodpecker, you name it, we're after it. Just about all the birding is along logging roads up here in the North Maine woods. One month ago, I was in this very spot doing some scouting and had 6 blackback woodpeckers right nearby. Today, a lot of uninhabited lakes up here. These are the headwaters of the Allagash Wilderness Waterway. Start paddling north and it'll take you a week to reach Canada. Some of the best brook trout fishing in America is right here in this lake. And let's just say the waterfowl are used to people. These Georgia Audubon people are good. They've survived bumpy rides, changeable weather, mosquitoes, black flies, and the biggest indignity of all. The bar is closed tonight. Day 3. We'll spend the morning in Baxter State Park and then off to Bangor and Bangor City Forest, where you find the Orono Bog boardwalk. The boardwalk is a 1-mile loop through a raised peat bog. This should be a treat for Georgia Audubon. There are a few mountain bogs on Georgia's higher peaks, but nothing like this. We've only been out of the Ice Age for about 10,000 years up here, so Maine has a lot of bogs. We start out in a forested wetland full of warblers. Suddenly, the boardwalk opens up into a spectacular bog. The growing conditions are so harsh, some of these 6-foot trees are 100 years old. Most of the plants are carnivorous, especially the pitcher plants. Palm warblers are bog specialists, but there are Lincoln sparrows and other bog denizens out here. We'd stay longer, but we got to get over to Schoodic Point because tomorrow we're chasing puffins. It's dawn, 4th day of the tour. This is the day we go out and chase puffins. It's foggy, wind is from the east. Oh boy. This is Airy Cove. It's a beautiful cove. Take my word for it. Common eiders in the fog. We're going out to Petit Island on board Atlantic Puffin cruise out of Steuben. The boat is named Tricia Clark, and this is Tricia Clark. Steve Brown, her husband's at the wheel, and here we go. Right, done with the puffins, we're heading over to another island called Jordan's Delight, where great cormorants, the largest cormorant in the world, are going to be nesting. We're off to the Columbia Blueberry Barrens to find upland sandpipers, but first, a stop at these bobolink fields.
Now, you know, this is a much prized bird. Of the harriers, you normally see brown ones. The females and or the immatures of the year are brown. And so seeing a gray ghost like this is awesome.
We're standing in the largest low bush blueberry fields in the world. Upland sandpipers and vesper sparrows are around here somewhere. Let's hope we find them. There are nesting sandpipers in Georgia, but no vesper sparrows. We've got some potential lifers here.
Yeah, there he is.
Georgia Audubon getting a taste of Maine birding. 119 species in 5 days. They're here today, gone tomorrow.